Welcome to yoga with me, Laura. Today we'll be doing a 15-minute yoga for energy with focusing on our shoulders. A lot of times when we're pregnant, our shoulders and our upper back gets really tight because the excess weight is rounding everything forward. So go ahead and grab a strap or a belt if you have one. If you don't have any of those things, a towel or a really long scarf should do the trick too. We're going to start standing today. So come to the top of your mat. Have blocks if you like them on either side of your mat. Those are really nice to bring the floor a little closer to you. And we'll start with some 3-part breathing. Bring one hand to your baby and one hand to your heart. Close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Feel your breath. Fill your belly with air. Breathe down to your baby. And exhale, big sigh out through the mouth. Keep your mouth closed. Breathe in and out through your nose. And as you're inhaling, think about sending your breath down to your belly. Feel your hand press in to your belly. And then expanding your breath into your ribs and your chest. Exhaling your chest, your ribs, your belly. Go ahead and take a few more breaths just like this. And then we'll lower the hands and open the eyes. Bring your feet to the width of your mat and lightly bounce your knees a few times. Just letting the body wake up. And then start to make those bounces a little bit bigger, swinging your arms. As you swing your arms, change which arm is crossing on top. And make those arm swings even bigger now. And then slow it down. And then let it stop. Good. We're going to start to do some rotations. You're going to rotate your pelvis to the left, pivoting your right heel off the floor, and then bring the heel down and turn back to center. Rotate the other way and center. And you're going to let your right arm now come across your body and bring it down. And then your left arm and bring it down. So we're going to just pick up that pace. Letting your arms just freely swing as you pivot your ankle. Reaching for the corners of the room. And then make it a little smaller. And back to the front of your mat. Go ahead and step your feet together again, about hips width apart. And then lean to one side and circle out your ankle. And circle it the other way. And then switch, circle your ankle, and circle it the other way. Good. Let's go ahead and go into a flow. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in, circle your arms around and over your head. Stay standing, just exhale the arms back down. Do that again. Inhale, arms circle around and overhead. Exhale the arms back down. Last time, inhale, arms overhead. This time start to fold. Bend your knees quite a bit. Drop your head and then straighten your legs. If you feel like your baby is pushing into your legs too much, take your feet as wide as your mat, maybe even off your mat. And then put your hands onto your shins. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your torso up halfway. Exhale, drop your head, fold. Bend the knees, circle the arms to come up. That's going to protect your spine to bend the knees. Exhale, hands to the heart. Try that again. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees and fold, straightening your legs, relaxing your head. Hands to the shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Coming back up, bend the knees. Inhale, circle the arms, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good, go ahead and drop the arms down and grab that strap. You're gonna unroll the strap and check that it's equal in length on both sides. And then just stand behind your blocks so you aren't hitting them. And you wanna have your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Start to inhale, lift your arms over your head. And this might be where you stop if you're really tight. Otherwise, see if you can circle your arms behind you. So I'll turn to the side so you can see what that looks like. And then you're gonna lift your arms back up and bring them down in front. So you shouldn't have to move your hands now. You're gonna inhale, lift the arms up, circle them back. Inhale, lift the arms up again, and bring them forward. So you can stick with just the arms, or let's add some calf raises. Inhale, come to your tippy toes, circle the arms, lower down as you bring the arms down. Inhale, lift back up, arms overhead. Exhale, lower. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, up, heels down, arms lower. Inhale, arms up, heels up. Exhale, heels down, arms lower. Last time, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Give it a little shake. And then take that strap and just bring it around your neck, and we'll hold it there for our next posture. So we're going to turn to face the long edge of our mat and step your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. Rotate your left toes towards the short edge of your mat. You stay where you're at. I'm just going to turn to the camera so you can see from the front side what it looks like. So from here, you're going to go ahead and bend into your left knee and lift your arms to shoulder height. And then lower the arms. Go ahead and cross them in front of your baby, even up a little higher, crossing your wrists. Inhale, lift the arms, bend your knee. Change which wrist crosses in front, the one that feels awkward to do. Inhale. So just flowing through this so we warm up the leg. We get some energy moving through the body. Big movements feel really good when we're stiff and tight. You're just kind of flowing the arms, moving the leg. And then go ahead and rest the arms, rest the leg, and grab your strap. You're going to hold the strap in your right hand. Swing the strap around you, don't hit yourself in the face, and bend your right elbow. Take your left hand out to the side, point your thumb down towards the floor so the back of your hand is pointing forward, and then bring that behind your back and find the other end of the strap. Now, some of you might be able to grab your hands without the use of the strap. If that's you, great. Go ahead and just drop the strap down. For the rest of us, we'll keep the strap, and then you're going to sink back into that left knee. So warrior 2 legs with your arms in a bind. And then you're going to pulse up and down. You're going to pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there and hold for 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Go and straighten the leg. Release your left hand from the strap and lower the right arm down. Go ahead and just put that strap around your neck again and rest your right hand on your back leg. You're going to come into a reverse triangle. So your left arm's going to reach up towards the ceiling and then reach slowly up and back. And then inhale, come back up. Turn your left toes to face the long edge of your mat, and turn your right toes to face the back of your mat or the short edge of your mat. And then bend into that right knee and straighten the leg. So you're gonna move in and out with your leg, in and out of warrior two. We're gonna add the arms. So arms are gonna come to shoulder height. This time take them over your head and then back down. So just flowing here, crossing the opposite wrist each time if you can remember. Making sure your knee is tracking over your second toe. It's not coming to the big toe. And then stay there and hold. Release. Let's add our arms. So we'll grab the strap with the left hand, swing the long edge behind you, bend your left elbow, right arm's coming out to the side, thumb pointing down. Bend your elbow, take your hand behind your back, grab the strap. Good. And then bend the knee. Keep it bent. You're going to pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay and hold. Keep breathing. Breathing down to baby. And then we'll straighten the leg. Go ahead and release the strap. You can toss it to the side. Just make sure it's out of your way. And then right hand's gonna float up and slightly back. Left hand comes down that left leg, reverse triangle. And then back to center. Turn the right toes to face the long edge of the mat, and then spin both heels in, toes turn out. Bend both knees nice and wide, a big wide squat. You're gonna rest your hands on your thighs with your fingers pointing inward. Drop your left shoulder towards the floor, look over your right shoulder, and then come back through center. Switch shoulders, right shoulder dips down, and back to center. Go ahead and straighten both legs, heel toe the feet together. You were probably facing the long edge, so then we'll come back to the top of the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Place the hands on the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, drop back down. Go ahead and step both knees down to the floor. Bring your big toes to touch. Separate the knees to the width of the mat. You're going to bring your hips back towards your heels, and then either bring your head to the floor or use a block and rest your head on a block. We're going to end here in child's pose today. So slowing your breath down, breathing down to baby. Feel the breath move up and down your spine. And since our practice today was all about creating some energy in the body, we're going to end with a humming breath, a buzzing breath, to further help move that energy in the body, feel some of that vibration. So like you're a bee in a hive, on your exhale, you're going to hum. And just keep it going. So you'll breathe in when you need to and hum on your exhale. We'll do this about 4 or 5 times. Go ahead and begin. Last time. And bring the hands into the shoulders. Use your arms to press the floor away, sitting back on your heels. Big breath in, arms overhead. Exhale your hands to your heart. Thanks for being here today. Enjoy the day ahead of you. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this.